You land on a new e-commerce site, trying to browse their latest products, and almost immediately, a chat window pops up to block your view. It asks a vague question, and when you try to get a specific answer, it fails to provide anything useful. The result of this setup is entirely predictable. Customers close the window and ignore the bot. Store owners pay for a software tool that produces zero return on investment. And worse, the chatbot actually interrupts people who are actively trying to buy something. But when you configure an AI chatbot correctly, it operates as an autonomous sales assistant. It answers exact product questions, helps customers find the right size, recovers abandoned carts, and handles straightforward returns without a human agent ever stepping in. To set this up, you need 3 specific things before you ever touch a piece of software: access to your historical support inbox, your complete store policies, and a full export of your product catalog. Feeding your chatbot this precise proprietary business data ensures it provides accurate answers. Gathering these documents shifts a generic pop-up from being a frustrating distraction into a highly effective business asset. Step 1 in building the brain of your chatbot actually happens outside the AI platform. You have to audit your existing support inbox to find your communication patterns. Looking at this checklist, your goal is to extract the top 10 repetitive questions your human team spends the most time answering. Questions like, "Do you ship to Canada?" or "What is the return policy for sale items?" are exactly what you want to isolate first. If you skip this step and rely on a platform's default intelligence, you fall into the generic AI trap. The bot will try to guess answers, hallucinate incorrect product details, and severely damage your brand's credibility. To fix this, you upload your specific files directly into the chatbot's knowledge base. This means feeding it your exact product catalogs with all variants, your verbatim return and exchange policies, and your regional shipping times and costs. Setting these strict data boundaries forces the AI to check your provided documents before answering. If the information isn't in your catalog, the bot won't invent a response. Rooting the system entirely in your factual, brand-specific data gives customers reliable answers, which builds their trust in using an automated support channel. With the knowledge base built, we move to step 2, timing. When a user first arrives on your site, they are in an exploration phase. They haven't seen your products yet, so they don't have questions. When they navigate deeper, they enter the decision phase. Go into your settings and immediately disable the Show on Page Load trigger. Appearing at 0 seconds annoys uncommitted browsers and guarantees your chat window will be closed. This timeline represents a standard user journey, and it shows exactly when you should activate high-intent triggers. Set the bot to appear after 30 seconds on a specific product page, when a user enters the cart page, or when they show exit intent by moving their cursor to leave the window. Placing the bot at these precise nodes means you catch the user during moments of actual hesitation. You are offering help at a decision point, rather than blocking their initial exploration. Next, you have to define the bot's job scope. A bot programmed to handle every possible customer issue inevitably fails at all of them. This workflow diagram illustrates how to restrict that scope. Configure your routing rules so the bot manages straightforward pre-sale inquiries and order tracking. For complex returns or wholesale complaints, the system should instantly pass the ticket directly to a human agent. By combining these delayed, high-intent triggers with a strictly limited job scope, the AI steps out of the way of the checkout process and only intervenes when it can actively secure a sale. The final phase of the setup is configuring your analytics dashboard. You need to track actual business outcomes instead of basic chat volume. Be careful with the vanity metric of conversations held. A high volume of chats does not inherently mean the bot is doing a good job. It might just mean customers are arguing with it to get an answer. This dashboard visualization shows 2 linked charts that tell the real story. On the left is your deflection rate, which is the percentage of questions answered without a human. On the right is the conversion rate of the users who actually interacted with the bot. Warning tone. If you see your deflection rate going up, but your conversion rate dropping, you have a critical failure. The bot is successfully stopping support tickets, but it is actively blocking your sales. To prevent this, track 2 supporting metrics: your customer satisfaction score on bot interactions and your handoff rate. The handoff rate acts as a direct diagnostic tool. If the bot frequently transfers a specific type of question to a human, it reveals exactly which information is missing from your knowledge base. When you track these numbers together, you verify true performance. You know the setup is working when support tickets drop while revenue simultaneously rises. When you complete these steps, you have a fully functioning, targeted sales assistant. It stays out of the way and steps in at the exact moment a customer hesitates at checkout. To keep it running smoothly, establish clear maintenance rules. Review your metrics monthly and update the knowledge base files every single time your product catalog changes. Doing this setup work intentionally is the difference between lazily installing a default chatbot plugin that annoys customers and integrating an automated system that actively supports your business. If you want this exact automation framework integrated into your current stack, Lay Ventures offers a free, no-pressure setup audit. Book yours today to see where a properly configured AI fits into your business.